he just starts like mumbling stuff to us and then just starts like yelling at us. The anxiety I had living in that place was really high. Hi guys, so I am here today just to give you guys a bit of an update because for those of you who didn't know, I moved again. Before I get into the video, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join my family. That's it. Let's just get right into it. So I lived in my last place for a year. The place served its purpose, but the place that I'm in right now is so much better. So initially my last place when I found it, it was a brand new apartment. The city that I live in is really expensive. Rent is not cheap. So I decided to opt for a ground level apartment. I had never lived on the ground level before and didn't know how much anxiety that would cause me at night. I had a really bad sleep the whole year probably just because I was so paranoid about someone breaking in. A few months after moving in to my old place, I lived with my sister and we would walk from home to work. Where I lived before was kind of close to a really sketchy part of town. I didn't initially think it was going to be an issue that, you know, this sketchy part of town was kind of close by, but not super close by. Like we weren't actually we weren't actually living in that neighborhood, but we were just a little bit outside of it. But we still had to walk through it. We were just walking and some man was basically like following us from behind. Like he was sticking very close to us when we were walking down the street. At first I didn't think that was weird because, you know, people need to commute and walk to work, and I just kind of was like, oh, he's just walking the same direction we are. The guy walking behind us just walks next to us. There's something off, like he's either on drugs or something. Something is off there. He just starts like mumbling stuff to us and then just starts like yelling at us. He would refer to like children and killing and things like that. Just really alarming stuff that anyone would be afraid of if like a stranger just like walked next to you and just screamed at you, saying all this stuff about death. But yeah, he was just spewing random stuff at us, yelling, and like trying to make direct eye contact with us. He was also coming at us like really aggressively. We didn't know if he had a weapon. We didn't know like, yeah. So that was a really early incident that happened in that place, or living in that place. I was just kind of like, it felt like bad juju. And since that point, so almost from the very beginning of living in that old place, I was just really sketched out of being outside, close to that area, which we often had to pass because, you know, we needed to go there. We needed to get to work. So yeah, it was like the anxiety I had living in that place was really high. I figured out really quickly that living in kind of like the heart of the downtown area wasn't necessarily for me. So I decided to move. Initially, the plan was that my boyfriend who lives overseas would come to Canada and he would stay with me in that old place, and then we would move to a new place. But of course, COVID happened and we couldn't, obviously he couldn't fly over here. So my sister ended up staying with me the whole time. And during the first wave of the virus here, I was obviously quarantined, or we were on lockdown. My mom had told me about this new place that was in a much safer area. In June, I decided to go see this new place on my own just to check it out, just to see if it's like a candidate. When I walked in here, so my new place now, it immediately felt a lot homier. It was not on the ground floor, which was a huge plus. Even though I don't get a lot of direct sunlight, it's still, you know, I still have a balcony to step out of, which I didn't before. I liked the spaciousness. I liked the living room a lot, and the kitchen as well. I liked it a lot. The layout is way better than my last place. My last place kind of felt more like a studio apartment, whereas this place feels more divided. I don't know, it feels bigger even though it's not that much bigger than my old place. I don't know, I just right away felt like it was a more homey, a better place to live than my last place. So I was like, okay, yes, I want to live here. So I took a few days off work, and me, my mom, my sister, my dad, and some movers helped with the move. And if there's anything I don't enjoy doing, it's moving. But we made good progress. While we were moving, I also had a friend who was leaving Canada to go back to Australia, and she's one of those friends that I cherish a lot because I feel like I don't have that many, it sounds so bad, but it's just, I don't have that many quality friends to rely on, and she was one of them, and it just made me really sad that she was leaving, but that's life. I decided to have like a little brunch with her. My sister came along too, and the brunch place was really nice. Like the food was so good, and obviously the company was really great. In between the moving, I got to have a little catch up with her, and then me and my sister went back to the brunch place, just the two of us, after, I think it was the week after or 2 weeks after, just because it was like such a great place. We wanted to eat there again. So we'll just fast forward. We got here on October 1st. We had a lot of cleaning to do here, especially in the kitchen. There's still some boxes here. I don't know if I don't know how to be a super efficient unpacker, because I always feel like there's always like a few boxes left over from moving that I never end up touching till like months and months later. Closet took a little bit to organize because I wanted the closet to also be a recording space for voiceover and any like song covers or whatever. I had to arrange everything and just try to make the closet as spacious but also as usable as possible for our clothes and dressing up and all that stuff. Just convenient for getting ready in the morning, but also convenient for recording even like super fast if we need to. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to update you guys on. This space is really nice to take photos, especially in front of the window. On another note, me and my sister posted our very first reel, which was really fun. I was running on like 1% battery by the end, and we were just like laughing because we were like stressed that the battery was gonna run out. Yeah, if you guys want to check that out, that's on Instagram, and let me know if you have any video requests. So that's all for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying healthy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Much love, guys. Bye.